As a child, what type of toys did you play with?
Like action figures like Power Rangers, Batman toys, and various things of that nature.
Like action figures, basketballs, football, stuff like that.
Yeah, I was a techie. I was in video games, stuff like that.
Yeah, I like wrestling, man. Power Rangers, stuff like that when I was younger.
Pokemon cards, I used to play with Game Boys, stuff like that.
Bicycles, Nintendo 64, is that considered a toy?
Yes.
Yeah, little games, all that good stuff.
Dolls. Yeah, it was basically dolls,
Okay.
Nothing much more than that.
As a child, what were 3 chores you were assigned to do?
Basically like how everybody else is, just, clean your room, washing dishes, take out the trash, stuff like that.
Everything. I had to wash the walls. I had to vacuum, sweep, dishes, trash. I couldn't name 3. I did. We were slaves.
Well, me, I did a little bit of both. Took out the trash, washed dishes, vacuum, bathrooms, everything.
I had to do lawn work, clean the house, help with laundry and stuff like that. Pretty much everything.
Wash the dishes, clean my room, and vacuum the stairs.
Make up my bed, take out the trash, and I really didn't have to do much,
Washing dishes, vacuuming the rug, making my bed.
What are some stereotypes for gender roles?
So, like a guy would have to take out the trash. Females probably had to wash the dishes, do laundry.
Okay.
Guys might have to do some outdoor work.
Okay, and then
Well, there's a whole double standard between males and females, women. I can say hoes, right? Okay. Oh, too late. Well, women, if they have a lot of sexual partners, they're considered hoes. But if men have a lot of sexual partners, they're conquerors, they're conquest. I was just having this conversation with Sean. Sean was like, "Oh, I asked the girl about."
I'll interrupt right there. See,
Excuse me.
society
Wait,
today.
wait, can I finish my
College
statement?
has more women than there are men. Is that right? In colleges, the ratio is fairly like 5 to 1, 8 to 1. So if girls have the same number or close to the same number of bodies as a guy,
Sexual
they're what?
partners.
Consider it a hoe. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Because why? The ratio as we go. Society is not fair. Oh well. But
Life's not fair.
life's not fair.
The male is, his particular role is to mow the lawn, stuff with the cars and stuff like that, offer a helping hand, I guess, where needed, because he works all the time and stuff like that, but that was in the past. Females to cook, clean, worry about the children and stuff like that.
Some stereotypes of gender roles is that women should just stay in the kitchen and be barefoot and pregnant and not go out into the world and gain a degree so they can better themselves and help their families.
I guess from my perspective, like the male is supposed to be like the dominant figure in the house, so like we go to work every day, basically just take control of the house, give out duties and stuff like that. The women probably like clean the house, take care of the children, just different stuff like that. That's how most gender roles are nowadays. Well, used to be, but now it's starting to transition to different things.
so how is it like transitioning like?
Probably with the woman movement, with all the laws and everything that's changed, a lot of women are becoming more independent, are getting more education, and since they get more education, they're starting to kind of digress away from the family aspect of how the woman roles in the household. So she's starting to be more independent, starting to be, working longer hours, not having as many children. We're basically more or less focusing more on themselves and being successful than actually, or maybe family-oriented household.
Yeah, pretty much. From what I understood, that used to be what the gender role was: the male being the provider, and the female being more so a nurturing person in the family. But like you said, now it's changing with a lot of things. You can even see that in the child cartoons. It's sort of like they're molding the kids to grow up that way. It's like you can see this. I think the show called Johnny Test. The dad is a stay-at-home dad. He does all the chores and everything, and the mom is working. She come home in the business and all that. So, you know, they're really changing the roles, not only in people's households, but they're pretty much putting it out there like it's okay and this is what we're looking forward to. Like, I don't think fathers are necessarily becoming stay-at-home fathers, but they're letting people know that that wouldn't be a bad thing.
Females always gotta cook and clean, and males can just go out and run the streets without any responsibilities.
Would you rather take out the trash or wash dishes?
I'd rather wash dishes.
Why?
Because I really don't like the trash, and the trash can leak and spill, and then it's just nasty.
Do you think it's heavy?
Yeah, they can be heavy, and I don't like the way it smells.
Both.
Me personally, I'd rather take out trash. It's short and simple. Just, you know, empty out all the trash cans in the house, take it out, and be done within less than like 10 minutes if that.
Yeah, if you talk about conveniency, I would rather take out the trash. But I mean, if I'm doing the dishes, a lot of times I zone out, I'm singing songs and all that, I'm not even paying attention, and it gets done a lot quicker than you think. But for conveniency, definitely the trash.
Yeah, I'm gonna take out the trash too.
Take out the trash, it's quicker.
I would rather take out the. You know what? I'd rather wash dishes. No, I'd rather take out the trash. Take out the trash.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Trash. I hate washing dishes.
Nobody washing dishes.
The thing that bothers me the most
take out.
is leftover dishes after a big meal. And it's just a bunch of stuff just cluttered all in the pan. And I gotta scrub like a slave trying to get that stuff out.
And on top of that, when you have a little bit of soap, and you got that little corner of soap, you try to mix it with water, you scrubbing, it's not even foaming up, and then you just